All right. Hi, everybody. um, I'm Pip, and I wanted to show you some things on my computer today. So, um, we'll probably mainly be using this double dimension terminal emulator window. It's 160 by 50 characters instead of 80 by 25, so it's double in both dimensions, and fits 280 columns in like Vim or Screen or Tmux very handily. So the first three commands that I think would be good to showcase are up L, load D, which is an alias to dict, D-I-C, my wrapper of the dict, D-I-C-T command that reformats and colorizes heavily, and the third one is G3, which is the GST123 expect wrapper that I have. And so all three of these are in my binaries directory in my path. And so if I do v space equals up L, then it'll load it out of the path and open it in Vim. And this line right here, this backtick section is the main ls command that is getting called, and then it being having the white space mainly reformatted to fit into rigid columns instead of doing the formatting spacing that ls by default outputs. And so to show the result of up L, enter, and this is what ls would look like without up L. And then if I do up L star, then it goes and shows all of the expansions of the 9 subdirectories in my home tilde directory. And if I go into devel and do L star there, then that shows a great deal of my home directory hierarchies and file structures. So I find L compact and useful, and I pretty rigidly stick to 5 characters or less for stuff close to the root. So then these happen to be in my development date subdirectory. There's dic. Let's see. There's dic. Trying to use the annotate. And here's L. Up L. And low L is an alias to ls date. But that one's quite a bit more involved and does a whole lot of interesting and experimental and tricky stuff. Low B is an alias to back, up n is an alias to cal n. Those are the singles. Let me show Dick now that this wraps the dict command, which works with the dict daemon and loads different dictionary databases that are available for free online. The first part tries to handle a log file to keep the history of all of the unique queries that were made, so that you can have a history, a log of the records of all of the words that you already looked up, and a date timestamp of when you made that query. And then it gets into a little bit of testing for doing reformatting of the output of the dictionary command, and then it gets into just a huge set of regular expressions that do a ton of colorization and some select graphics rendition, attribute formatting too, but almost all of it is just color based, and pains were taken to get acronyms and abbreviations to match up color wise and stuff, and all of them to be aligned on the right justified with the /x option to the regular expressions, the substitution, so that it won't count white space in the first section unless it's / escaped. So this is 184 lines of almost pure regexes to drastically change the output of the dictionary command. That's dict and or just D, and that's it reformatted and colorized through the dict command. And then the final one that I wanted to show was G3, which is back in U8 expect, and G3 is here or in my bin directory. This is where I do my development first and then push it to my bin directory once I think it's ready to be tested. So this uses expect and term read key and double maps all of the input functionality and reorganizes and makes abbreviation shortcuts for the visualization plugin with libvisual. So this is the customized and modified help text block that gets pattern recognized for a lot of coloration and pattern matching in its content too. This is about 230 lines of code to do the full expect wrapper. And so if we go into my music, S3M, and do GST123 satellite, that'll start playing, and question mark will show the GST123's default help text, and then Q will quit, and then G3 shows what what my output looks like, and H will do help also in addition to question mark. And so it's pretty powerful and possible to like dramatically customize or just subtly customize and personalize and fit to form or just tweak for any reason whatsoever. Hopefully these are good examples of how that can be done with Oct and what was formerly Octology. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Peace out.